See the world from the inside out.
Welcome back to the Barely News for everyone. I'm your host here as always, Alexis. Here I'm joined by Gessell, Gallegos. Say hi, everybody. Today we have a very special video for you. We have an all-spoiler review of Inside Out, which we are crazy about, right? Please. So, we just saw this movie. Gessell saw it twice. She plans to see it the third time. I've seen it 3 times. It is simply the best movie this year, and we just had to talk about it. So, Gessell, please tell us what's so great about this movie.
It made me cry. I felt like a kid because that's what the movie does. It makes you feel like a little kid. For some of us, maybe moving might not be a big deal, but to a little girl, her life was in, where was it, Minnesota?
It was stable and it was great. And then when you just switch to another location, it just comes falling apart.
Yeah, like for the parents, it didn't really seem like it was that big of a deal because, you know, their world really wasn't there. I'm sure they had friends, but it was more of an impact for Riley. I think for me it was a lot easier to connect because I was a 12-year-old girl and I could relate a lot to the emotions that she was going through.
I thought it was just really nice how everything made so much sense. It's like every single reference they made to like our world and their worlds, it made perfect sense. Like the literal train of thought, long-term memory,
deja vu.
Portrayed them as actual like beings, but they're like, come on, they're so likable, right? Who's your favorite?
It's a tie between Joy and Bing Bong. I really loved Bing Bong's character.
Oh my god, yeah.
He definitely tied everything together. He was that piece that just made the movie perfect.
He was like the big surprise of the movie. Kind of like, wow, this character is like a lot of fun. And you know, since this is all spoilers, we have to start off with that moment when you know, they're in the pit. Oh my god, when he died, oh my god.
I can honestly say I was not expecting him to jump out. I was not. When he did, I was like, like what?
Yeah.
I still had hope that he was gonna get out until he started fading, and I was like, no.
A little bit of me died, because you know, and it's so great because we all had imaginary friends. We all
definitely
remember what it's like to have that. I was sitting next to my friend Julio, who was also here, and he was like, at one point he was like wiping away his tears.
I've never cried in a movie. Like in the past 2 years, I've known like Alexis, and there was 2 scenes in this movie that made me bawl. It was when Bing Bong died, and at the end when sadness saved the day. It was just so brilliant. Everything came together, and tears were just water falling down my face. It was beautiful.
That scene made me cry when they had the flashbacks of all the core memories, because you know, it got me thinking when I was a kid and my mom and dad, and when that happened, it was truly magical. I would have to say that Joy was really my favorite throughout, because you know, I really admire how hard she tries to keep it all together, you know, against such adversity. What did you make of the dynamic between her and Sadness? How it went from the beginning all the way to the end?
Joy wasn't trying to be mean. She was kind of just like, she was trying to include her and make her feel important.
Yeah, but
I felt for Sadness. She really wanted to help. She didn't know how.
She was really kind of like an annoyance when she put that circle.
This is the circle of sadness. Your job is to keep the sadness inside you.
I love how they all have such great chemistry with each other. All of the emotions you had, disgust and fear, anger, joy, and sadness. But what did you make of it in the end? Because when it was revealed that Sadness is really the true hero of the movie, I honestly was just surprised.
I never thought about it that way, that you need sadness to be happy. Sometimes you just gotta cry it out, and you feel so much better after you cry. I didn't really think about it until the movie enlightened more on it, and it was like, wow, you know, they really went deep with this movie.
What's not to like about the movie?
I didn't find out one thing.
Did you find a flaw in there?
No, I did not.
How great is the music?
Oh my gosh, I have the album on iTunes. I bought it.
Oh my god! Really?
I just loved it so much.
It revolutionized how people view emotions. How about you? When you feel like sometimes they're in, like these emotions are in your head, like, and they actually like resemble the movie.
After I saw the movie, yeah, I was like, all right, sadness is taking over.
Yeah, it is.
Where's Joy at? We were all like, okay, Alexis is anger, Tony's joy, fear. You know, you have 20-year-olds saying, you know, I trying to identify themselves with characters from a really kids movie.
Mm-hmm.
But it was just, that was great. I love that.
Yeah, I mean, it's just like, it's really universal, and it's a great movie, and that's why we took the time to have a spoiler review of this. Thanks guys for watching this video. I want to thank Gessell for coming along.
I very much enjoyed making this video.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you know, if we find another way to do more spoiler reviews in the future, of course we'll do it. I also want to remind our viewers that we have a regular review already up on the channel, so please go ahead and check that out. And it's also a big week for us all here at the Barely News Crew. We have some very special videos that will be published. This coming Saturday, we're going to have a big reunion show where we really see how the Barely News Crew came to be. So please go ahead and check that out. I want to thank Gessell, Julio, and everybody on here. I was very proud of the show, and I can't wait for you guys to see it. And until next time, this is Gessell. I'm Alexis, and remember, you're always welcome to the Barely News Crew, the place for all things movies, music, television, news, and reviews. More thumbs up. And so, you know, you seem to be obsessed with Inside Out now. Tell me, you had your little themed party, didn't you?
I did. I had, because my birthday's coming up, but I had an early party, and I went to Party City, and I went to town. I bought everything that they had there. They didn't have much. They had a pretty good variety, but there could have been more, but I bought everything that they had.